Welcome to another episode of BOLELENG, Asikhulume. We are saying as a South African Democratic Teachers Union that as we approach these elections on the 29th of May, we want to talk to all fraternal organizations. Not only do we talk to education workers, but we want to reach out to the society.
The resolution is that we as SADTU will vote ANC. That's a resolution. It's not someone else's decision. It's a resolution of Congress. So, comrades, we dare not fail. I know sometimes we feel aggrieved, we feel unhappy about this and that, but you must understand that the ANC, having led from 1994, took over from a brutal system of apartheid which has been there for over 300 years. And therefore, within a period of 30 years, there's no way that the ANC can stand here and say, we have done everything. The RDP houses that stand at 180,000 rand in value are given freely to our people in South Africa. 3 million of such houses have been dished out. The ANC wants to do more. Some may ask, why is SADTU only voting ANC and not DA or Ikata or Umkhonto Wesizwe now of late? And we want to respond, comrades, to that. We are voting ANC not as SADTU only, but as an affiliate of COSATU, which is in an alliance with the ANC and the SACP. We must understand that very well. We're doing so, comrades, voting ANC, because the ANC's preamble is the same as ours, as we share the same historic mission. Now, ukomrades ongazange ayifunde ke iconstitution yeSADTU uzawumangala ukuthi ngikhuluma ngani mangikhuluma ngehistoric mission yeSADTU or ngikhuluma ngani mangikhuluma ngepreamble. So, comrades, we must go there and look at who we are, how the preamble defines the union we belong to. We're glued and brought together by the National Democratic Revolution, which is our common program, comrades. Our enemies are poverty. Our enemies are racism. Our enemies are tribalism. Our enemies are corruption. Our enemies are inequality. Our enemies are sexism, to mention but a few. There are many wrong things that are there. Ourselves and the ANC, through the Tripartite Alliance, we have identified these things as our enemies, unlike others who think the ANC is their enemy. We have nobody that is our enemy. They have a right to exist. So, comrades, our vote for the ANC is to defend the democracy that we end in 1994. We're here, comrades, to come and implore you to please remember that 29th of May, we have an appointment with a ballot paper. We must vote next to the African National Congress. The African National Congress may not be perfect because nobody is. The African National Congress has a history of achievement of a lot of things, comrades. When I was a teacher, before 1994, I fell pregnant and went on a coachment leave for 3 months without pay. It is different after 1994. Those are some of the benefits as teachers we benefited from. I went to a school on foot. I didn't even have shoes. And for a long distance, I walked in summer and in winter, barefooted. Siyaqala ke ukuba nabantwana abaphatha ama lunchbox. Thina umama bekathi hamba ke esikolweni. Awuphethe ngisho iqebelengwane. And you will be there from 8 to 2 o'clock. Very hungry and cold. The ANC government is feeding our children in schools. We all know that. It doesn't stop there. It gives them books for free, stationery and everything, and textbooks for free. Thina besigxothwa ke esikolweni uma ungenazo incwadi. Kuthi uhambe ekhaya uyohlala ekhaya until your father or mother buys you books. Ebese i-African National Congress ithi learners must not pay fees, school fees, We are not fantasizing these things, comrades. We lived these things. The government of the ANC has made wonders when it comes to that. It is able to keep the children fed, eskolweni, for them to be able to concentrate and do work free of charge. In some instances, some children get free school uniforms. These children are also receiving a grant. Our families never received that. These children have got opportunities at when they pass matric. The government of the ANC is giving them in as fast. At least they can get the first qualification, junior qualification. Some of our people couldn't even conclude those things because there was nobody who cared. Konake abaphethe amakhadi la wesasa bahlala emzini ebayinikwe yi-ANC. They have electricity, but during the apartheid government, only 35% of our people had access to the grid and had electricity. It's Kondla, as African National Congress comes into power. As we stand here, it says there are 93% people on the grid.
So we just want to say to you, comrades, it is not a mistake that in a meeting of SADTU, comrades come and say, Viva ANC, Viva COSATU. Because the birth of SADTU comes from the role that was played by the ANC and COSATU. So that's who we are. It's just like when you are born in a family and it happens that the family starts to have some problems. You are not going to deny the fact that the mother who brought you to earth is this one who is creating problems for you. You will not deny that. You will have to work towards ensuring that you correct the mistakes of your family. That is why in SADTU, we're saying we've seen a lot of progress, and we also know that there is also a lot of challenges within the same government. And we're indicating that as teachers who are teaching learners, we see the happy faces of learners who run when the bell rings for break. And they don't run when they come to school when they are late. You will see them walking. But see the bell when it rings for break, they run to the kitchen for NSNP. Something that was never there. And we can't say we don't appreciate the fact that it was brought by the ANC government. I mean, those who don't want us to appreciate that, I mean, they don't want us to really face the reality. We know of our students who are doing well, who come from poor family background, who are now at universities because they are studying through NSFAS, which is no longer a loan. We know that. We see them, we meet with them. Some of them are even occupying higher positions in other companies. You know, the good thing about a teacher is that the teacher is not selfish. When you meet a child that you taught who is now an engineer, you say, thank you, my boy. Even if you are still buying fat cakes during lunch and this boy is buying something different, but you still say, thank you, my boy, because you realize the importance of your intervention in this child's life. We know all these things, comrades. That is why in our meetings we say, yes, we understand that there are problems, but all we are saying is that we should do the right thing. We can see other people now are saying Western Cape should become an independent area where no people should go. It can't happen in our lifetime. We have seen people from outside South Africa, international, trying to interfere in the politics of South Africa because they've got something that they want. We can't allow that thing to happen. We should do the right thing. And with us, we encourage all our members to vote ANC, comrades.
So, comrades, we're here to bring that simple message. It's the message of the union. Make that mark next to the ANC.
That has been another episode of BOLELENG. My name is Nkosi and Cde. Thank you.